lifted my red veil. He was shocked to see that the gentle and beautiful woman before him wasn't the plump girl he met on the blind date. That girl was snobbish and rude, but I spoke softly and had a way with words. The moment I saw the man wasn't the one from the blind date, I instantly realized I had gotten into the wrong car. Meanwhile, the scumbag groom was preparing to crash the bridal room with his friends. The hot-tempered plump girl saw their bad intentions. She immediately grabbed a fruit knife and caused chaos, then dragged the scumbag back to the room and scolded him for being useless. When she furiously lifted the veil, she realized the man she married wasn't the one from the blind date. It turned out both the plump girl and I were getting married on the same day. I had been sold by my mother for a bride price of $200,000 to a hideous and disgusting man. I resisted a little, but my mother threatened to jump off a building, so I had no choice but to agree. The plump girl, born into a rich family, was set up on a blind date with a man of equal status. The man didn't like her and didn't agree to the marriage, but his father forced it to happen in the name of filial duty. On the wedding day, by coincidence, we were both getting married in the same hotel. The plump girl saw I was wearing the same dress. She instantly walked away with disdain, but I was too downhearted to argue. At the same time, both grooms arrived to pick up their brides and happened to cross paths. Fate can be strange sometimes. The scumbag's mother had arranged his wedding home in the same building and same floor as the proper groom's wedding home. We two brides arrived at the hall, waiting for our grooms. The plump girl acted arrogant and bossy. She even refused to wear the red veil. Only after much persuasion from her assistant did she reluctantly put it on. I had already quietly prepared everything. Just then, the assistant said she had to use the restroom. Coincidentally, the other assistant got a call and stepped away. Once they were gone, only we two brides were left in the hall. The plump girl couldn't hold back anymore. She ripped off her veil and scolded me for not only marrying on the same day, but also wearing the same dress. She asked what right I had. I stayed silent, but she wouldn't let it go. She stepped forward and tried to provoke me. I wasn't going to take it, so I shot back. Wearing the same dress isn't scary. The ugly one should be embarrassed. That made her furious. She raised her hand to hit me, but in the chaos, we accidentally sat in each other's seat and ended up getting into the wrong wedding cars. The man thought as long as the bridesmaid was there, nothing would go wrong. So he carried me to the wedding room, not knowing this mix-up had brought him to the right person as he carried me out of the car. He felt something was off because he remembered his blind date was quite heavy-set, but I was light as a feather. Still, to avoid missing the lucky time, he didn't think much and quickly took me into the elevator. Inside the elevator, I gently said he could put me down if he was tired. The bridesmaid reminded us it was unlucky to do so I stayed quiet. This made the man even more suspicious. Since his blind date had been arrogant and rude, he suddenly remembered there had been another wedding party at the scene. Had he picked up the wrong bride? He immediately decided to lift the veil and check.